Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Oh, lovely bit of... Oh, here's a chance! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Fermin probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Spread neatly. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That has been slung wide, and he was quick to react. De Jong spots it and intercepts. Neatly clipped into space.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Up for a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Pau Kubasi clears it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Still goalless. It's a good run down the right. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gonzalez finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most, and it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too, and I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they need at both ends.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rafinha. Fermin. Alvarez!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gonzalez. He's had it taken off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice interception, well timed. Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now that's well seen too. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Gonzalez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A searching ball that into space. Can he latch on to this? Fermin. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 1. Serán sustituidos por...
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
25.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Lewandowski. Yamal. Kubasi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gonzalez. Yamal. Gavi. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a pretty loose pass. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! There it is! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Shifted upfield, back into the middle, and the finish! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Lewandowski. Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge... It's a mighty effort! And again! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Gonzalez. Short changes him with that pass. Cleared without hesitation. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Gonzalez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lewandowski. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Alvarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Gavi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. Gonzalez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shot could be on. He's got the shot away! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 84 el dorsal 15.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after...
Alvarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Alvarez. Now it's Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And shifted it to the flank. He is through here! That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's not got that quite right.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Ter Stegen. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gonzalez. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have.